Hello and welcome to Introspective Illumination. My name is Leslie and today I will be doing a reading from your angels. This includes archangels, personal angels, guardian angels, any angels that are in your life. So what I'd like you to do is pick from one of these decks. So each candle color has a deck underneath, and that's the section of the deck I'm going to shuffle for some messages. So B1 would be the yellow candle, 2 is the green, 3 is the blue. I'll let you look at these for about a minute and then we'll get started. Hello, pile number 1. So this is if you chose the yellow candle. So go ahead and get started here. I'm pulling messages from your angels. Like these top 2. And one more here. Okay. So we have, remember who you are, Archangel Michael. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Archangel Uriel, you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. And then we have Archangel Jophiel with outdoors. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. I'm going to pull some more angel cards. What I'm feeling for this is, now you can work with any of these archangels, any other archangels you feel drawn to. But what I'm feeling is there's a message here about creativity and trusting your inner knowledge, and you know what to do. So perhaps going out in nature will help reconnect you with those creative energies and remind you that you are loved, you are powerful, you can trust yourself. You don't, whatever this is, you can trust yourself in this situation. So for some of you, this feels like it's a new creative endeavor that maybe you're having some hesitancy about, or maybe something with a relationship, or I'm getting another message too about if you should move or not. So there's a lot of different things coming through because this is a general reading, but for any of you watching this, whatever it is for you, you can trust yourself. You are part of divinity, and therefore you have this connection and this inner knowledge, and you should not doubt that. Trust it. Trust in yourself, in your inner knowledge. And again, if going outdoors will help you kind of reconnect with nature, kind of the more simple things, and appreciate that divine beauty that nature is, can get you back in touch with that side of yourself. Frequently we call this grounding, where we ground to the energy of the earth. That can really help get us out of our heads and bring us back into our bodies and connect with that inner knowledge. Okay. Wedding. Marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. So this could literally be, I mentioned the relationship part. Some of you are getting married, and maybe you are doubting that it's the right person, or you're unsure, because we all, we all wonder, is this the right path for me, especially in a relationship and something like a marriage that is a long-term commitment. This is your confirmation that you can trust in whatever your guidance is. And I'm feeling like almost all of you, if not all of you, it's the right choice. It's why you made it. But this is your confirmation that you can trust in yourself, and you know that it's kind of like you're getting yourself muddled up in it instead of just going with your gut, your intuition. And when you made the decision, you went with your intuition. This could also be the idea of like marrying a creative idea. For those of you where this is a creative endeavor. So committing to that endeavor, committing to that love over time and that growth that creativity is. So maybe you start with something and it starts to change and you're like, well, my audience came to me for this and now I want to morph it into this other thing. You can trust, because like this card talks about, it's a deepening of love over time, and things don't stay the same over time. So, and people don't. So if whatever you're working on or whatever you're thinking about is kind of morphing and changing, maybe it's taking a deeper commitment, maybe it's turning into something you never thought, maybe it's getting really big. Go back to your inner trust and know that you can trust yourself, whatever you're drawn to, even if your mind might be having doubts. So have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have a confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. Yes, this is really like, maybe this inner knowing that they're encouraging you to have is difficult to really grasp onto. Then just have trust in them. You say, angels, look, I am really confused. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of wishy-washy. Please, I give this over to you. I give you permission to intervene and help me figure out what is in my highest good. And you do have to give them permission to intervene, because we do have free will. Hand it over to them if you're not sure. And they will help guide you and give you signs to help you get to where you need to go. And then you'll be like, okay, yeah, this was right all along. And kind of clear that stormy thing that's going on in your head right now. Daydream. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. Yeah, so this could be another way for you to receive those messages from your angels. I feel like some of you may doubt the messages you receive, that that's actually what's happening. And so going outdoors, letting your mind just wander is essentially daydreaming, right? And trusting what comes up in that. Another tool is meditation, where you quiet your mind and then you kind of just have things that pop up, and trusting that those are the messages. If you would like some more information on some of those messages we receive, what ways that the angels and our guides can communicate with us, I do have an ebook on Amazon that's a short read, but it will give you some ideas, further ideas that are beyond what's being brought up here about how you can receive those messages. But either way, daydreaming, going outdoors, turning it over to them and trusting where you're being led is the message for you. New partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. So for some of you, this feels for almost everyone that this is not romantic. So this is like a new friend, maybe a business partner, someone you meet online in a community that you have a lot in common with. They're saying to trust that we sent this person to you for a reason, and let that relationship unfold the way it's meant to. Because they do have a place in your future. And it feels very close, and like for a lot of you, they're part of your soul family. So we have power, and up here we had Archangel Michael about power, recognizing your power, taking your power back, knowing that you are a divine child of God, and therefore you have this innate power, and you have the power of the angels that you can also call upon in your life. So you don't have to feel like you're almost, I don't want to use the word victim because it's not quite what I'm trying to say, but almost like you're just kind of there and things happen to you. you are very powerful and you can decide what happens. You don't have to give that power over to anyone or anything else. So we have right and we have feline. So I've never seen this right card, so I'm going to pull the book out for this one. Because I'm getting a couple different messages here. So this says, there is an expression in English about words being printed in black and white. By drawing this card, Spirit is affirming to you that you need to get your words written down on paper. Is there something you have thought about writing? It could be poetry, a children's book, a song, a letter, website, channeled message, book, or even a speech. Whatever it may be, the energy of putting your thoughts, ideas, and information into a tangible form of manifestation is here. Do not put it off any longer. If you are having doubts, that's fine. Just acknowledge them and take action anyway. It's important to do, as this is going to lead you to something more. So what I'm feeling like is, so far in reading this message from the book, is this person, this new partner that's coming into your life, is going to be pivotal in this manifestation process. So when we were talking about creativity here and knowing what you like, trusting in yourself and you know what to do. And again, this is general, so this could really be anything: relationship, business, creative, whatever it is. Writing down your prayers in the form of maybe an affirmation, or in the form of like just free writing in a journal, is going to help solidify that in more for you. And I feel like this new partner is going to be a big part of whatever this thing is that you're wondering about. So let's read some more about this card. Your creative force and expression is powerful, probably more powerful than you are aware of. What you have to say, share, and bring forward to others can be very influential and appreciated. Trust yourself in the words that come to you. Be mindful not to judge whether your writing seems good enough. You just need to allow yourself to start. If you have already begun the writing process, then it is important for you to receive this encouragement from your guides and angels as you continue toward completion. You can do this. Your words are needed. You are doing great, and trust what is coming through to you. Trust that you are made to do this and to keep going. Not everyone is born with the gift or purpose to write, but you were. Now is their time to shine in doing this. The right card can also indicate a need to begin journaling. This could be in the form of a diary. However, it could also be that you need to start recording the ideas, thoughts, and teachings you are receiving. There's pertinent information in your words. So what this feels like is, again, like this is very specifically geared toward something creative. You could even be working on a book, and it doesn't have to be literal words. So for example, I'm filming a video on YouTube. I'm not reading from any sort of script. I'm just talking, and that could also be a form. So it doesn't have to like literally be writing, but I feel like for some of you, journaling would be very helpful. Journaling your ideas, trying to tap into your angels and kind of just free write, like I spoke about, to bring some messages through for you. And this could, I'm feeling too, for some of you with the writing, like that it's literal books. This new partner could even be a publishing agent, or maybe an author that can kind of guide you and be a mentor, is what I'm hearing for some of you. So really trust in this and trust in your power in your words, whatever they are, whether it be, you know, YouTube, it could be Instagram, TikTok, it could be a book, really anything. It could be, maybe it is a speech for some of you. Trust in your power, in your creativity, that you know what to do and know what to say, and you don't have to worry about that. I think we a lot of times get bogged down with, well, maybe I'm not good enough to start doing this thing. But if you never start, number one, you'll never improve, right? And improving takes practice. And if you don't start, people could be missing on a message that you have. And then feline is really this energy of things are about to start ramping up. So right now you might be in this resting phase, you're unsure. This is the energy of things are about to get moving. So call upon your angels and the archangels to bring in that confidence, remind you of your power and that trust you can have in yourself, because things are about to start shaking and jiving, and they want you to be ready and feel powerful when it does. So I'm going to pull some more cards here. So what I want to get from these is really more of an idea of additional energies, or really I'm seeking an outcome, some guidance on the outcome of this situation. I think would be helpful for some of you. So, okay. I'll pull this one. So June, maybe immediately what came to my mind is a wedding in June. So, and these cards look extremely similar. So some of you might be getting married in June. That some of you might, this idea might come to fruition in June, or maybe this started in June. June has some sort of significance for many of you. We have Whale, great worry over nothing. Exactly. You can trust in yourself, trust in your angels. You are worrying for no reason. And I say that as, you know, the outside observer. You can let some of that go and give it to them and trust that they're going to bring in the right things for you. Ink pot, problems to be resolved. Yeah, and even look at this, like ink, writing, journaling, right? These problems will be resolved. It might take a little while because it's hard to really tap into that trust, but things are going to get resolved, whatever that looks like for you. So maybe it's some of this doubt, maybe around a wedding, that's going to get resolved. And who I was hearing, writing could even be writing your vows. Maybe you're not sure that you're saying the right thing. Just speak from your heart, right? So really, I'm really feeling like through this writing action, whatever that is, through your words, these problems are going to be resolved in time. It doesn't feel like immediately, but in time. And then let's pull another one of these. Chair filled, someone new is entering your life. So, yep, back to this new partner energy. It varies greatly, but someone important and significant is coming into your life, and really be open to receiving that. Chair empty, someone is leaving your life. So it could be that this person is going to replace who you thought was going to be the person. So this could be maybe you started working with a publisher and another one comes in, or maybe you were like, well, I really want this person as my business partner, and you started to kind of work together, and then a new person steps in. But what I'm feeling like is whoever this person is that's replacing this old person is going to be the right person for the job. That's what I'm hearing. So let's do a few more here. Hat, you will be playing a different role. Yeah, so this does feel like the changing hats, like it's going to be new, and that's where a lot of this confidence and needing power is coming in. Harp, great happiness. Yep, this is going to resolve the issues, bring in a lot of happiness for you. Handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. I mean, here we go. So there's a lot coming through here about this person. Whoever this new person is coming in very strong. Eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. Yep, problems, you know, all these things are going to be fixed. And I say fixed because, you know, we're always given new lessons, but this feels very positive, and it might feel a little tumultuous, but it does feel very positive. And now this is going to be really specific, and I debated bringing this through, but since I'm getting it, I'm going to. Going back to this wedding card, I feel like some of you, the person you intended to marry, you are going to choose not to, and someone new is going to rapidly enter your life that you do end up marrying. It feels like the time, like you push forward with the relationship even though you knew it was over, and the time has come for that to end, and it's going to happen. And then who you should be with at this time is going to quickly come into your life and replace them. Now that's very, very specific only for a few of you. So if you're getting married and you're like, oh my God, you don't have to worry, but you're going to know. I mean, if that's for you, you already know, right? You know, like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this. So I hope that was helpful. Please subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to your reading. So this is if you chose the second pile or the green candle. So first we're going to pull in messages from the archangels, and then we'll get some more messages from angels and some other clarity on whatever you came here to hear about. Okay, so we have Archangel Uriel coming in first. Brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. I feel that personally, definitely getting this YouTube channel started. It took me some time because I was doubting myself. Archangel Raziel, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Archangel Michael, you are safe. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. That's amazing. So you have three very powerful archangels coming through. You can work with them each of specifically, or just call in just a general, like, hey, I need help. What I'm getting from this is you are going, this idea that's divinely guided. Archangel Raziel is really bringing you the information, the symbols, the spiritual truths to help you with this idea. And it may make you feel a little unsteady, a little unsafe. Maybe you're thinking of doing something similar. Maybe I'm thinking the example of like what I did is I like quit my corporate job of 10 years and I'm starting a YouTube channel doing readings. And this definitely wasn't what I had planned. So my Archangel Michael's coming in saying you are safe, even though this might feel tumultuous, it might feel scary, he's going to keep you safe. And since it's divinely guided, especially, you're safe to move forward with whatever this is for you. And of course, it's a general reading, so it's going to be different for everyone. But you can lean on, you can ask Archangel Michael to just come in and just surround you and help you feel safe as you go about navigating this new spiritual understanding you have, this idea, and implementing it. So let's get some more messages here from the angels. Okay, we have relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Yeah, so this is really, again, talking about that feeling of safety, that feeling of being held and watched over. You have that. And you're really being encouraged to nurture that relationship with your angels, with the divine, with that trust. Because that's something that feels like you really need right now. You're not going to get that from other people. You're only going to find that within yourself and by connecting with the divine team around you. It really does bring a new, profound sense of peacefulness that I've never experienced with another person because it's just different, right? So let's see what else we have here. Wedding. This card came up in the last one. So marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen our love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. So for some of you, this could literally be a wedding, but what I'm feeling more this time is love's power, being reminded of the power of love, the power of loving yourself is really strongly coming through, and kind of marrying yourself, making that commitment to yourself, like this relationship card came up. Making that commitment to your idea, to yourself, to self-improvement, self-love, whatever that is for you, making that strong commitment to you and that love, that internal love and that you feel. The next one is listen. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears as quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. So specifically from your angels, they want you to listen to the guidance they're bringing in. They want you to be able to hear them and connect with them. And that really goes back to having that divine connection. And you can call in any of your angels to help you feel this, especially meditation. It can be very powerful, but they're asking you to listen because they're bringing you this spiritual truth. These kind of like these downloads is what I'm feeling. But in order to hear it, you have to be quiet. And I know that can be hard when we're busy, like doing. So they're asking you to really make an intention to hear them. Perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are right for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Yes, this is directly talking about this idea. I mean, she's even looking at this card here. Whatever this brilliant idea is, this is the perfect timing, and you can trust in that. You are on the right path. Like, you can trust that. So let's get some more guidance. Yeah, I'm really feeling like developing that relationship with yourself, like that self-trust, that trust in the divine is really going to help you with bring this idea to fruition. And I'm also being told to bring up divine timing and trusting in the timing of things, even though it might not be the timing we want. So we have vibrational. Power. This also came out in the first deck. So if you felt called to the first candle, I encourage you to also watch that one because we're getting some repeat cards here. And as a species, we also go through similar things, and that can be part of it. We have similar messages that we need to hear. And manifest. That's a very pretty card. Okay, I don't know where we stopped recording, so I'm just going to kind of go back to where I was with some of this. So we'll kind of start over. So if you were drawn to pile number 1, I encourage you to go back and watch that because some of the messages, we're pulling some of the same cards, so there might be some overlap of messages. So with this manifest card, what I first thought of was a peacock. So I don't know if that's significant to any of you, but I'm going to go ahead and say it in case it is. Like, this is the confirmation that you needed, that you're in the right place is what I heard. So this idea, the timing, and the manifest. In order to manifest this idea, you have to have this trust in yourself and the divine, have that inner knowing, that inner love, and trust in your power. You are powerful, whether you realize it or not. You're getting these downloads, and I'm drawn back to this again where I read the love's power and I was really drawn to that phrase. Like, you have the power. Do not doubt yourself. And whatever this is going to have a vibrational effect. So it's going to have a ripple effect. So if you look at this card, see how there's like these ripples that are kind of going out from the middle, like a vibration. That's what's going to happen when you really follow through with this idea. It's going to have a ripple effect that's very positive, and it's needed in this world right now. So let's pull some more information on what we're pulling here. So we have horseshoe, good luck. So yeah, I mean, you have all the luck and support that you need. You just got to trust yourself to tap into it. Horse, short journey. So I mean, for some of you, this could happen really fast. This journey from idea to manifestation could be very quick. And it's interesting too. I've got a horseshoe and a horse. So if horses are significant to you, again, confirmation. Hat, you would play in a different role. Got this in the first one too. So again, if you were drawn to that first pile, go ahead and watch some of it. So whatever, kind of like what I was pulling in originally where I gave the example of how I quit my corporate job and now I'm doing something completely different. This is also what it feels like for you. Like you're taking off that hat and putting it on, putting on a completely different one. And you're kind of like handing over the old hat. Star, guaranteed success. Yes. Pulling this through is going to bring you a lot of success. And it doesn't feel like it's going to be that difficult, but you need like that little bit of push and confirmation. And this is it for some of you. This is your confirmation and your push. Staff, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. Yep. Archangel Michael, especially, he's got your back. He's going to protect you. You don't have to worry. Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Yeah, you may feel some like regret or like looking back and thinking, kind of mourning for what your life was. For example, I got my master's degree in my field and I essentially never used it. But to appreciate what you no longer have for what it was and to look toward the future and toward the star and remember where you're going. And we're meant to move through these phases in our life, not just stay in the same place. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. So this feels like it could be from other people, but this feels like for most of you, maybe secrets you're hiding from yourself or going to hold you back. And we frequently have to work through like that shadow energy, those things we hide from ourselves that we don't really want to know about ourselves, in order to transmute it to get to this beautiful star energy. So I have a shadow work guided meditation. It's only 10 minutes. It's here on my channel, that can help you transmute some of that energy out so you can bring in this self-love. Because I feel like for some of you, this is holding you back and bringing your energy down just about your own confidence and your love of yourself. Shield, you need to defend yourself. So again, with this energy, this feeling of protection, you may have to defend yourself from these hidden secrets. So for some of you, this might be some person or negative energy kind of bring in and kind of bring you down. But, and this feels very intense, like you need to defend yourself. It doesn't like feel that intense. But really just defend yourself against those negative thoughts, the self-doubt. If there is someone that's coming in like, oh, you can't do that. What are you doing with your life? That's kind of some responses I got. Just defending yourself just against that energy. You don't have to convince someone that what you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing, right? So just defend yourself against those negative energies, these negative ideas that are going to try to permeate your consciousness. Specifically, the Michael card back here talked about protecting you against lower energy. So a lot of times when we're more high vibrational, we're following our divine guidance, we're loving ourselves, that can trigger people with lower energies and whatever they're going through. So just be aware of that you may have to kind of put up a shield a little bit around that, but Archangel Michael's got your back and you are protected. And then we have Shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So I'm hearing it's okay. They don't have to worry about it. But I think this is more what this card is coming from is maybe your own concerns about losing material wealth. That is, again, I'm sorry I keep using myself as an example, but I think it's very relevant. That's something I was concerned about, is losing that significant, reliable income every week or every other week. And this feels like a shadow you need to work through in order to believe in yourself and trust that you're on the right path. And the angels and your archangels can really help you with that. And again, I have a guided meditation that does connect you with your divine team if you want to use that to work through some of this shadowy energy of concern and like this concern of loss, kind of like this, like what you no longer have. Take care or there will be a loss. This really feels like something you need to work through in order to hear the divine guidance, trust your idea, and trust your relationship with yourself and your power. So I hope that was helpful. Please subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye. Hello, and this is your reading if you chose the third pile or this blue candle. So first we're going to pull through messages from the archangels for you and what needs to come through. Clear cognizance. Archangel Uriel, pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So I don't know if you're familiar with the different clairs. There's clairaudience, clear cognizance, clear sentience. So if you want to look into that more, you can. But for you specifically, they're telling you to pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you. What may be helpful to get clarity on what's coming through versus what's just our ego and our subconscious talking is meditation. May be helpful for that. Or doing really anything that brings you a lot of joy will help you kind of clear away some of that ego thought that's coming in. And Archangel Uriel also can help. Angel therapy. Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. And clairsentience, here's another clair. Archangel Raguel, notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So definitely a message of getting in contact with clear cognizance and clairsentience. And if you're worrying about, is this an angel message? Is it not? Is it my divine team? Is it not? Give that over to them. Be like, hey, I'm confused. What am I getting here, right? And I've done that. I've been like, is this me or is this you? And give that to them. Give that to Archangel Raphael or just the angels. Say, hey, angels, I give you permission to kind of take this over and lead me where I need to go, take my burdens about this. And you do have to give them permission to help you, but they'll come in and help make this clear. Like whatever these messages, these prayers, this guidance that you're getting about whatever situation that you have in mind, you can really trust your feelings, whether they be physical, emotional. So that could be like that gut feeling that you get, butterflies, maybe there's aches and pains somewhere. Maybe you feel sick when you talk to someone. And then the thoughts and ideas. This one could be more confusing than the feeling, because the thoughts and ideas, again, is that our subconscious? Is that our ego? Is this stuff other people have told me? So entering a state of meditation can really make this clear. When something comes up and I'm feeling called to just give the advice that when it is a divine guidance, it's not going to be loud. It's going to be a soft message. They're not going to come through and give you a paragraph. It's going to be soft. It's not going to flow like your state of consciousness does. So hopefully that's helpful. You can get this, for some of you, it's going to come in you're going to have like an image in your head of images or colors. It could even be sounds. So all these things are valid. So let's get some more information here. Maybe what this is about that they're wanting to get you in connection with. And for some of you, I feel like you already know. You came here with specifically, okay, what's all this, guys? Specifically with something in mind that you want guidance on. Whoa, that one just, okay. That one just flew all the way over here. So we have ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body in the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Yeah, I feel like maybe you have been looking a little bit too much into the different clairs and trying to develop them, and they're asking you to come down back to earth a little bit because maybe you're getting in your head a little bit too much. Maybe it's about a specific situation. We'll get some more information here. So we have shower of abundance. To heal your financial situation, let's first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you'll allow. So maybe for some of this is about money, where you've been asking, am I going to get a raise? Am I going to win the lotto? Am I going to get these things? Am I going to win this settlement? And you've been trying to tap into your clairs to get that answer. And they're asking you to, again, you're getting double this message of giving them your concerns. Give them the concern about whatever this money situation is, and they're going to work with you to help this heal as fast as possible. Reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. So again, this message of receiving is coming through very strong. Same as like accepting abundance, trusting in yourself. So you can ask the angel specifically to help you tap into that receiving feminine energy. And the energy of money also is very neutral. So you have to open yourself up to having it flow toward you in whatever, like the least obstructive way. So I'm getting the message for some of you, like you've decided how you want to receive this financial abundance, but in order to do so, you have to let go of some of that control. Give over your worries about how it's going to happen and just let it come in is what I'm feeling. And that reward thing too is standing out very strongly to me. So you're going to be rewarded in some way. So this does feel financial for some of you, but just opening up your clairs, learning to trust, giving over your worries, receiving those messages, kind of getting that balance where you're grounded, but you're also, connected to the other side, which again, this is hard, right? This constant balancing of being grounded, but also being connected. This is going to bring in those rewards and abundance for you. And I feel like a lot of you, it is financial. Acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. So maybe this is just accepting yourself and where you are right now. And I'm feeling for some of you accepting these strong spiritual gifts you have with the claircognizance and clairsentience. Maybe that's been hard for you to accept because you've been told it's wrong or you're crazy. That is for some of you. For the rest of you, it's really just open your heart to accepting the abundance and receiving, and you don't have to work so hard and take care of other people. You're also worthy of receiving. Life isn't just about giving. So we have sexuality. So for some of you, getting grounded feels like tapping in touch with your sexual side, with your body. And it's interesting to me that these are like Christmassy colors. So maybe this is going to be around Christmas or the holidays that you start to experience yourself in that way again. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to be really joyful. And this could even be partially rewarding yourself, right? Tapping back into that carnal nature and just enjoying it for the sake of enjoying it. We have vibrational. I feel like there's a lot with this vibrational card. Like there's a lot of positive energies working for you, and you can feel that vibration and that positive energy, and to really trust your intuition and tap into that. Again, intuition goes back to these gifts. So trusting that vibration you feel, having that balance, however you get that. So it could be sexually, you could go out in nature, and also sexuality can be very feminine. So again, tapping into that feminine energy of reward, of receiving, of allowing money just to flow to you and to kind of be a magnet for it. And instead of trying to manipulate it, just let it flow to you. Like this, you see this vibrational card, and every single deck got this. So I think this is an energy for all of us from the angels, is where the other decks, I feel like what they were creating was going to kind of have this ripple effect out. I feel like you're the one who's receiving the ripple effect, right? So you're receiving whatever is being put out there. So you're very much in that feminine energy and that feminine flow. So we're going to pull a few more cards here from our little tea leaf deck. Well, family wishes come true. So again, this feels again about money. This wish, this desire for abundance is going to be coming in. Weeping willow, family sorrow. So maybe the lack of abundance, or something's been going on with your family, or you've been giving a lot. I'm feeling very much like maybe you've been feeling like a caretaker has been really heavy on you. And this is acknowledgement that the angels are here. They're supporting you to call upon them and let them hold you, is what I'm hearing. Chain of events that will affect your life. Again, I feel like this again goes back to that abundance and like this reward energy that's coming through. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. Change is coming, right? Affect your life, change. I feel like it's very much this heavy, sorrowful energy is going to be lifted. Cat, two-faced friend. I mean, let me tap into this a little more. I don't feel like it's... Yeah, I feel like for some of you, maybe I'm hearing betrayed by a friend, and some of that sorrowful energy and regret is gonna move through you. Part of letting that go is opening up yourself to receiving love from other people. And this could even go back to this acceptance card, where we see everyone through the eyes of the angels and through the divine, accepting that person for what they are, and it's okay still to let them go. Harp, great happiness. Yeah, I feel like this is the ultimate outcome for you, even if you've been going through some of this heavier stuff. Wedge, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. This could be the abundance piece. This could be this friend that you felt betrayed by, but it's not going to be successful is what I'm hearing. You can trust in the intuition and the hits you're getting, that even though this outside influence is there, they will not be successful. Casket, someone is going out of your life or the end of a situation. So it definitely feels like this person who's been bringing you down is going to be leaving. And that's a good thing, right? Like moving this energy through is amazing. And it feels like that's kind of been the block for you. But we are given challenging situations to learn and grow. And it feels like this has been something you kind of have to go through, and you're going to shift from like taking care of this person or this energy, and you're going to shift more into that feminine energy and get more of that balance you need to bring in that happiness and that abundance you're looking for. And I'm also hearing for some of you, you're going to be rewarded with a great friend. Opportunity or windfall. Exactly. So as you're moving through this, that opportunity and windfall is going to come through. And yes, for a lot of you, it does feel financial. It could even be this great friend that comes in is what you've really needed, like that support system you were looking for in this other person all along will be coming through. So I'm just being called to remind you to trust in your sense, to trust in your clear audience or your clear cognizance and sentience gifts. Since I started to say clear audience, some of you might be clear audience, to trust in those gifts, trust in your intuition, ground yourself, come back into yourself, whether that be through sexuality or nature. Kind of get out of your own head about whatever like turmoil has been going on, because that happiness and windfall is going to be coming into your life. And maybe for some of you, this friend actually stole from you or interfered with this like financial stuff, which is awful. Not a good friend at all, but that's all moving out of your life. Like I just heard it's being put to rest right as I looked at this casket. So it's going, right? You're going to bring in that abundance, that reward that you've been looking for. And you just need to open yourself to accept it, because we can kind of get shut off and guarded if we've been screwed over a lot. And they really need you to open up and trust in yourself again, because you can trust in yourself. So I hope that was helpful. Please subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.